Elaine Quijano is at Central Maine Medical Center. Elaine, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jerika. Officials at this hospital say on Wednesday night, within about 45 minutes, they had 6 operating rooms fully staffed and running simultaneously as they desperately tried to save as many lives as they could.
He tried to be tough with his kids, you know, but at the same time, he was a great dad. Just was. I was proud of him.
Arthur Bernard says his son, Arthur Strout, always put family first. The two were at Schemengees Bar and Grille Wednesday night playing pool.
He was supposed to leave with me because he didn't bring his car. When it came time to leave, he says, no, I want to hang out and play a couple more games with Justin, and Christy will pick me up.
For hours, Christy, Strout's wife of almost 7 years, desperately kept hope he was alive until they received the grim news.
And we got told that he wasn't at the armory where the witnesses went, wasn't at the hospital, and that I would have to wait for the medical examiner to examine the bodies to find out if he was there or not. And unfortunately, he was.
The couple were raising a family together.
He's helped me raise my children since they were very, very little. Because of one man's choices, you know, my daughter has to grow up without a father.
Now Christy is facing the unbearable, a life without him.
What do you want people to know about your husband?
He was a good guy, and he was family-oriented, and he always took care of us, and he always made sure we had everything that we ever needed. Not having him is going to be very hard.
Christy told us that one of their children has a medical condition that requires expensive treatments, and she says her husband always made sure they had enough money to cover them. Now, among her many challenges, is figuring out how to cover those costs. Jerika.
Elaine, thank you. And of course, this community is only just beginning to really grieve. And guys, to give a sense of just how shocking this is to the people here in Lewiston, there were more people murdered here on Wednesday night than in the last 15 years combined.
Oh, boy, Jerika, that really puts it in perspective. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, we've heard this song before. We know this story. Every time you hear the story about the victims who were taken in such a senseless way, it just makes you angry all over again because it makes no sense that this man had a gun, considering his history.
Furious, and you see the history, and you wonder why he still had those weapons, and these are neighborhood spots on a Wednesday night. It could be anybody.
2 letters come to mind. It's U.S., and that's U.S. as in United States, but then also us. This is a us problem in the United States that we have to deal with.
It sure is.
That can be fixed.
Yeah, it can be. Hopefully it will.
Jerika, thank you very much.